Hello guys, today I'll be reviewing the new Bull for Valentine album, the self-titled, and this was an album that I was really anticipating, and I did join their Patreon. I think at the time when I joined there was only maybe a couple hundred people in it, but of course I joined the Platinum tier, and if you haven't joined their Patreon already, definitely join, definitely support the band. Bull for Valentine definitely deserves the support, but of course, last time we heard from the band was back in 2018 with the album Gravity, and fairly divisive album for some people. For me, I dug the album. If I remember correctly, I gave it a 7 out of 10 when I reviewed it. But yeah, I still enjoy the album. There might be maybe a couple songs that I might not return to as much anymore, 2 or 3 or something like that. But it is an album that I would defend. They did experiment more in that album, and for some people, the experimentation just didn't work for them. But for me, I thought it sounded fresh. Sure, you can maybe make some comparisons to other artists based on what you heard from that album, but still, I like Gravity, and again, still an album that I would defend. But anyways, now we have this new album. I did pre-order a copy. Well, I pre-ordered 2 copies. One is a signed CD, and the other is a CD that comes with a signed poster. And yeah, definitely looking forward to getting those. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive into the album. The album starts off with Parasite, and you have an intro that shows glimpses of songs from their previous work, and I'm definitely curious of what fans will think about this intro. It definitely put a smile on my face, especially because it was something that I definitely didn't see coming. And yeah, this song through and through is definitely a banger, from the punchy drums to Matt's aggressive vocals to the heavy riffs and more. And also, I do dig Matt's singing in the chorus too. But yeah, there's a lot to like with this song, and overall, a pretty great way to open up the album. But next, we have the song Knives, and this is the first single. And I remember during my first listen, I was in awe by Matt's vocal performance, especially. But yeah, you also have some notable moments riff-wise, such as around the 2 minutes and 28 seconds mark. With the punishing riffs. I mean, this song all around, I mean, if you like Heavy Bull for Valentine, then how can you not like this song? And yeah, this song definitely had me pumped when I first heard it when it came out. And yeah, overall, a pretty good song. Maybe not my favorite of the singles, but again, overall, definitely a banger of a song that I still enjoy. But next we have My Reverie. Starts off with some light guitar that eventually leads into some heavy riffs, and you do get some grit from the guitar in the verses, and then you have the chorus that kind of has some nice groove to it. And you do also get a solo that overall enjoyed, and yeah, I'm not sure if it's one of my favorites on the album, but overall, it's a pretty dang good song. But yeah, the solo, again, definitely a ripper. Definitely a notable moment in the song, but yeah, again, My Reverie. I like this song. I'm not sure if it's one of my favorites, but again, maybe over time it'll grow to be one of my favorites. Who knows? But ultimately, still, I'm still trying to figure out what my favorites are on this album. But next we have the song No Happy Ever After, and you get a solid drum intro that leads into some heavy riffs. And yeah, I dig the verses, but the chorus especially definitely reminds me of something you'd hear from the Venom album. But this song to me probably has some of Jason's best drumming on the album by far. I mean, you can really feel / hear his presence, and yeah, definitely one of his best moments in the album. But yeah, overall, a pretty solid song, I'd say. But then we move on to the next song, Can't Escape the Waves. Definitely one of my favorites on the album. Very catchy song, especially. I just can't get enough of that chorus, and I think it has some of Matt's best singing on the album. I mean, especially in the chorus, his vocals really pull you in, and yeah, this song all around, I think is pretty dang good. Definitely easily a standout for me. Then we get to Bastards. Kind of different. This is a song that I'm definitely interested in seeing what fans will say about it. I mean, it still fits with the album overall, its overall tone or nature or whatever, but something that does stand out to me in the song are the drum patterns, especially in the verses. The drums, again, you can really hear Jason's presence, but Then we have the chorus, which I liked. Didn't love it, but I did like it though. But the rhythm, not the rhythm, the middle section, definitely one of my favorite moments in the album. Starting from, if I remember correctly, the 2 minutes and 40 seconds mark. You get this rhythm work that again really pulls me to this song, and yeah, you also get some notable riffs in the middle section too. But also, you do get a solo closer to the end that might be one of my favorite solos on the album. Might have wished that it was maybe a little bit longer, but either way, it's still a pretty solid solo, I'd say. But yeah, kind of a unique song on the album. Lyrically, if I had to guess, sounds like it could maybe be the band's take on what's going on in the world. I could be totally wrong about that, but that's my lyrical interpretation. But feel free to let me know your thoughts on the lyrics in the comment section below. But yeah, Bastards. Interesting song. I'm still not sure. I mean, I kind of like it, but part of me is like, I don't know. But definitely a song that I'll continue to go back to just to see how I feel with more listens, of course. But yeah, Bastards, definitely a unique song on the album. But next we have Rainbow Veins, and right off the bat, I do get some Gravity vibes, which of course might throw some people off because I know some people don't like that album. But again, an album I defend, but I definitely get Gravity vibes, especially in the chorus. But the song has its heavy moments. It's not as intense as some other songs on the album, but again, does have its moments of heaviness or a cheer of heaviness, such as around the 3 minutes mark, where the heaviness definitely goes to 100 compared to what we were hearing previous in the song. But yeah, I'll be honest, not one of my personal favorites on the album, but I do like it though. And I've seen some people say that it's their favorite of the singles, and that's totally understandable. Definitely an all-around catchy song. Not as complex as maybe some other songs on the album, but I do still think it's an overall solid song. But then we get to the next song, Shatter, which is probably my favorite of the singles, to be honest. The song really shows that Bull from Valentine has a great way of balancing melody and heaviness. And they've shown that, of course, in the past too, but this song definitely shows that they're still capable of combining heaviness and melody in a very well way. Lyrically, sounds like it could be about feeling broken or lonely about the future, whether it be the world or yourself. That's still my lyrical interpretation. And of course, my interpretation could be wrong, but feel free to let me know your thoughts on lyrics in the comment section below. But yeah, Shatter, definitely a standout to me in this album. And again, my favorite of the singles. Next, we have Paralyzed. Wow, this song is a banger. The verses, you can definitely hear some thrash a little bit. And the chorus, I actually really dug. I don't know if it's one of my favorite choruses on the album or anything, but it is one of those choruses that can maybe get in your head. And yeah, not a whole lot to say about this song, but still, overall pretty solid song, I'd say. I'm definitely liking it more with each listen too. But yeah, of course, if you like the heavy side of Bull for Valentine or the more aggressive side, then you'll definitely enjoy this song. Definitely has some of the fastest tempos on the album, and yeah, overall, pretty good song. But finally, we get to the album closer, Death by a Thousand Cuts. And yeah, this song ends off the album definitely with a massive punch. Definitely prepared to headbang around the 30 seconds mark, but also, this probably has one of my favorite choruses on the album due to some of the rhythm changes and also Matt's vocals too. Matt vocally, I enjoy him in this song, and I also really dig the solo in the song too. Definitely probably one of the best solos on the album, to be honest. But yeah, there's a lot to like with this song, and I'm glad they closed off the album with the heavy banger instead of with a whimper. But yeah, overall, strong way to close off the album, and I could see this song maybe being a potential favorite for some people. So yeah, if you're one of the people that were curious about this song, I think you'll definitely be pleased with this song, especially again if you're into the more aggressive side of Bull from a Valentine. But anyways, if I had to rate this album, right now I'm debating between either an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. But yeah, overall, I am pleased with the album. I do like it more than Gravity, and I think I might like it more than Venom too. Maybe their best since Fever. But yeah, And when it comes to naming the album the self-titled or having it be the self-titled album, I think that's a fair thing to do. I mean, the album does show what the band is about, but the album also shows that they're ready to move on to a next chapter or to move on to something new. But yeah, the album again. Overall, if I had to sum up this album, the album to me sounds like it's showing what Bull from Valentine is capable of or what they're all about, while at the same time showing that they're ready to move on to a new chapter. But yeah, again, gonna have to go with either an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. But anyways, let me know your thoughts on the album. Do you love it? Do you hate it? How's it compared to the previous work for you personally? Do you agree with some of my thoughts? Let me know favorite or least favorite songs on the album and all the good stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe. Have a nice day, and take care.